It was a hot day today, but we are going to start cooling down this evening. Here's a live look over downtown Spokane. We did see quite a few clouds throughout the day today. However, our temperatures still getting up into the 90s. We are in the 90s right now, a very warm day. And if you're sick of the heat, some good news. We do definitely have some relief on the way. Temperatures cooler than we felt in quite a while. Tonight, we'll have an overnight low of 58 degrees. We're going to be mostly clear this evening, though our wind's going to be breezy. Winds out of the southwest 5 to 15 miles an hour. We could see gusts up to 25 miles an hour as well. Then tomorrow, we're going to reach a high of only 78 degrees. We haven't been in the 70s in a while. We're going to be sunny tomorrow, those cooler temps and winds. Also breezy tomorrow out of the southwest 5 to 15 miles an hour. We could have gusts up to 25 miles an hour as well. And those strong winds giving us a couple of red flag warnings in effect. One right now, 4 p.m. right now until 11 p.m. tonight. That's here in the Columbia Basin. We're seeing low humidity, those strong winds 15 to 20 miles an hour sustained with gusts up to 40 miles an hour. We also have another red flag warning into western Montana. That goes into effect at 3 a.m. and will run until 9 p.m. tomorrow. We're seeing low humidity there as well as sustained winds 15 to 25 miles an hour and some stronger winds as well. Could see those fires spread very quickly if a fire were to start in these areas. So very important that you be careful if you do any outdoor burning. Right now, our winds not terrible here in Spokane, 16 miles an hour, 16 miles an hour in Wenatchee, up in Omak, 19 miles an hour. They're getting stronger in the Columbia Basin, and that's where we're going to see the strongest winds over the next 24 hours. Looks like tomorrow morning, early afternoon is when those winds will start to die down. Sustained winds in Spokane, not going to be all that strong, but we could still see those stronger gusts. On the satellite and radar, we did have a system moving through eastern Oregon, eastern Washington today, coming up from California, where some moisture was associated. We could see a little bit of moisture still this evening. However, those are going to be very light sprinkles, not producing a whole lot if we do see that. We also have a cold front that's moving east and pushing all that moisture out of the region, cooling down those temperatures. Today we reached a high of 90 degrees, a low of 67. Our low quite a bit above our average for this time of year, though the high not too bad, 6 degrees above average. Right about what we should expect. Right now in Spokane, we're still at that high of 90 degrees, and in Coeur d'Alene, 87 degrees. You could see those winds picking up in Spokane as well. Our lows tonight going to be into the mid to upper 50s across the region, though Deer Park a little cooler, 48, 55 degrees in Moses Lake. Then our highs tomorrow into the mid to upper 80s across most of the region. 80 in Omak and Wenatchee, 82 in Moses Lake. Here in the valley, though, 78 degrees and 75 in Coeur d'Alene. Then on the 7-day forecast, we'll start to warm up again. We're seeing that trend week after week, warming up at the beginning of the week, then cooling down later into the weekend and the end of the week. So we're going to see those temperatures into the mid-80s by Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, warmest days of the week. And then we'll start to cool down a little bit again for the weekend. And we have our weekend warriors. This was sent to me. This is Jesse. He said he was out hunting with his dad today in Spirit, Washington. That is apparently a place.
Yes.
A very small place.
Beautiful place.
And yeah, he's out hiking with his dad. Good to bring some protection in case of wild animals.
Yep.
Never want to run into that.
Jesse's ready.
Yeah. If you want to be featured on our Weekend Warriors segment, you can send a picture to drewr@kxly.com. We love to see people out in the inland Northwest enjoying everything that we have to offer. There's so much to do outdoors here, and I love to see people getting out and enjoying it.
Me too, Drew, and thank you, Jesse.